We saw a very chaotic end to qualifying at Singapore. Rain was falling at the start of Q3, however by the time the checkered flag fell, the track was dry enough for softs. Lots of drivers invalidated their final runs, which meant that only 2 drivers were able to finish a lap on the dry tyres. ICU returned to pole for the first time since Japan in Season 1, and Swifty took P2. Championship leader Barbans picked up P3, with Berkey alongside on the second row.
And we are underway racing here in Singapore. Good start for Swifty. Pretty decent start from ICU as well. Looks like he might be able to hold the lead down into turn 1. But ICU leads from Swifty, then Barbans. Further back, Orax and Berkey fighting for P4. Lots of cars battling through turn 3, too wide. Quite a few cars back now down into turn 5. Looks like ICU and Swifty got a decent start though. Heading through the first sector. Barbans not sticking too well to the back of the Red Bull. Although now coming out to turn 5. We've got a crash already in the background. Gold round into the wall. Wing damage down at the back end of the field and down into turn number 5. We've got another crash. Some cars coming together. That's Zyros coming together with the Chosen, I think, as well. Lots of chaos here. Ferrari into the wall as well. All the while, Barbans trying to find his way past the Red Bull of Swifty, but lots of damage in the background. Zyros are P2 in the championship. Race winner of round 1. Getting involved in that as well. We've got Williams getting out of shape there as well. Heading down into the sling. IC already 1.2 seconds clear of Swifty in P2. Really nice start from the Haas driver. Kills it up to P40 now, getting past one of the damaged Red Bulls. Barbans closing in on the Red Bull as well, and here comes the Haas of Black Fridays past the Mercedes, and Erin having a look down the inside, pushes Berkey out a little bit wide but gets himself up into P6. Very nice move from the Williams driver, cutting his way back through the field. Let's see how they can get on though. We've got another DRS zone coming up. Can Orax get a good enough launch out of the corner? Oh! Swifty's gone wide into the barriers, and that's going to drop him way down the order. He gets back going, but the wing is gone. Are we going to see any virtual safety cars? Doesn't look like it, but that opens this top 3 back up now. These guys free of the Red Bull, and that leaves them a few seconds clear of Erin as well. Barbans still sitting behind the Aston Martin, but crucially they are closing in on ICU, who has caught up to the back of Shuriken. This traffic starting to hold the Haas up, but this could be ICU's chance as they head down towards turn 1. Gaining to the inside. ICU back up into the race lead, gets the move done on Shuriken, and now he is clear up in the front. We'll head back over to our leaders though, as Orax fighting his way past Shuriken off the track as well. And here comes Barbans now with a switchback across the Anderson Bridge. Going to go round the outside into the hairpin. That fighting though has cost them a lot of time. The gap between ICU and Orax, a second higher than it was before. It's now up to 2.5 seconds. They're going to have to push even harder if they want to close in that gap now. But yeah, not looking great for Zyros. This being one of his many tracks where he is really strong at. And here comes Barbans now down Raffles Boulevard to the outside. ICU not going to fight this one too hard, I don't think, as the kicks out, but goes round the outside and gets the move done down the inside now into turn 7 and up into the race lead once again. ICU still there though, trying to find his way through, but Barbans up into P1 once again. That 3-second time penalty going to be proving really costly. Zyros picks up a 3-second time penalty, and that now means he does need to fight his way back past the next few cars. He could be at risk of losing some positions behind as well. 3 more uses of the DRS to the end of the race. We might see ICU still go for it because he wants to win this on the track. He is right on the back of Barbans now. And Barbans picks up a 3-second time penalty. This changes everything as we now start the final lap of racing. ICU and Barbans both with 3-second time penalties. This has brought the race alive. The fight for the race lead is on, and it's going to be a 1-lap fight around Singapore to decide the race winner. Barbans going to be pushing hard though, and ICU struggling. Some mistakes in the first sector. That is going to drop him out of the DRS, and that might be his chance at a race win already over before it even really started. There was a moment where ICU looked like he could have won the race. It was only a 10th between them through that final sector on the previous lap, but some mistakes on the final lap. Looks like it has cost ICU the race win, despite that time penalty coming for Barbans at the time when ICU needed it. Barbans has defended brilliantly. He made the moves when he needed to. He cut his way through the field after probably a suboptimal qualifying for what he expected. Another mistake for ICU, but now around the final corner. Barbans is going to come home. They're going to try and go wheel to wheel across the line. Barbans, who's going to pick it up? Yeah, Barbans wins here in Singapore. ICU returns to the podium for the first time since season 1. Aaron is going to come across the line to take third. And then it will be the Haas of Black Friday on his first race in SDRL. Picks up P4, Orax P5. Cookie comes across the line to take P6 on his debut. Zyros picks up P7 after that front wing damage. Jetta's now round the final corner to take home P8.
ICU was able to get a good start from pole and battled with Barbans throughout the race. Both drivers picked up 3-second time penalties, but after a few mistakes on the final lap, ICU lost his chance to go for the win. Barbans picked up his 8th win, ICU standing on the podium for the first time since the final round of Season 1, and Aaron picked up his first podium, coming home in P3.